it's Jenna here, and I'm so excited today to talk to you guys all about my top 10 favorite ADHD products for organization and for memory. I found out that I have ADHD last year and it has been a crazy 2020, but I have spent a lot of time finding products that help me, and I thought I would share them with you because I've seen a couple of these videos, but not too many of them, where I'm sharing different products that you might not have originally thought that would help you and maybe aren't targeted as ADHD products, but I think personally they help me. So I wanted to share today my top 10 favorites, so let's just get started. But before we do, make sure to give me a subscribe and like this video if you want more content around this, and make sure to follow me on my socials. The first product I'm actually not going to bring in because it's upstairs and I just don't want to go up there right now, and that is some clear food containers. Now, I have cereal a lot, it's one of my favorite foods, so I recently bought some cereal containers that are clear. The main reason I bought them was because I always forget when my cereal is running out, so that I think in my head, oh, I need to go grocery shopping so I don't run out, because I will forget. So one of the things I've realized in the last year is I need to purchase always clear organization tools, because I can actually see what's in all of the different things that I'm organizing, and so I won't forget that I have them and I'll remember where they are. So since then, I have now gone to IKEA and purchased clear containers. All of my stuff that's in storage is in clear containers, because again, I can see what's in there and not lose them and remember that I still have them. So clear containers are a total must for ADHD. My next product, which I'm just going to show you right here, is my Amazon Alexa. Now, I use the Amazon Alexa to do so much things, everything from getting my daily calendar told to me, as well as if I wanted to play any music, but there are so many different features that my Amazon Alexa has. Now, if you don't have any type of smart program, whether it's a Google Home or whatever, highly recommend it, because it's like having a second brain for yourself. Someone that remembers to do things and can be automated. I'm all about automation with my productivity, and one of the things that you can actually do with that, and this is my third product, that is actually having smart objects in your home. So this is a smart LED light bulb. I love this because it's actually different colors. Alexa, turn desk to purple. See? It turned my LED light that I have put inside of my lamp to purple. So I'm able to do that with all the lights now in my studio, and they are all in different colors. One thing you can do with the Amazon products is you can actually set so that you turn lights off at a certain time every day. You can send other automations if you forget to do things. So if you haven't checked out Amazon Alexa or even looked up some YouTube videos, I'm hoping to do one in the future with some Amazon Alexa hacks for ADHD. So this is my next new favorite product, something that I recently purchased, and it's a 4-week vitamin and supplement organizer. So whether you're using ADHD medications or someone like me who's just taking a lot of supplements, this is actually a great way for me to organize. What's cool is that they're sorted by the day, so you can actually take out like all of the Sundays or however you want to organize them. And this is where I keep all of my supplements. So it actually reminds me, I put it actually on my dresser where I do my makeup every morning, so it reminds me to take my medications and my supplements so that I don't forget. So that's a really good one because I have it planned out already. I just have to at the beginning of every month. I used to have a weekly one, but it just went through it so fast that I decided to get a monthly one instead. Oh, and all of these products you can get on Amazon, so the links are below. I wanted to mention a couple of the supplements that I really like. 5-HTP is one of my favorites. A couple other like turmeric, as well as magnesium. Some that are great, like True Focus, which I really like, that does a lot for my focusing. So just look at Amazon, type in ADHD and see what comes up, because there's a ton of them. Maca's another one. And again, I'm not a doctor, so make sure you go to a doctor for all of this. All right, my next favorite is actually my Apple Watch. So one of my favorite things about the Apple Watch is if I ever lose my phone, I just ding it. So basically all you do, see if you can see it. So if I swipe up from the bottom and click this, you can see my phone pops up. So I use that a lot because I constantly am misplacing my phone. So actually that leads me on to the next one. But before I do, I want to mention a couple other of my favorite watch apps. I love to track my fitness because I have ADHD, I like to make sure that I'm getting exercise. So on my watch app, I can also track how many steps I'm taking as well as my heart rate. So that's another thing to use with the Apple Watch. There's a lot of features. For example, I can also get text messages so I don't miss them. And there's just a lot of notifications that can happen. But I also wanted to mention with my phone, a lot of people don't know this, but I actually don't carry a purse. I only carry a phone and my keys. Now I live in Minnesota where 9 months out of the year I have to wear a coat basically. So I usually just put my keys in my coat pocket, and then with my phone I just carry it. I have a little strap thing so I can kind of put it around my hands. So instead of having a purse, I actually put all of my cards and my license in my phone. The number one reason I do this is it actually lessens the number of things I have to remember to bring, as well as if I lose my phone, I could just call it or use my Apple Watch, and it will also have all of my credit cards. Now that can be a little risky, but for me it works, so I don't ever have to lose my wallet as well. So they're both together and I have them. It opens up and allows me to store stuff. So this one I got on Amazon. I've had this one for several years and it's my favorite. I love that it has a lot of options. You can also carry money in here as well. So that is what I use. Okay, so this might not come across right away as an ADHD product, but because I like to take a walk every day and kind of clear my head, I think exercise is important. I think it's important to just spend time with yourself. I recently purchased this headband headphones. Now, how does this work? It is Bluetooth. You put it on like you would just a regular headband. You sync it with your phone, and then there are two different speakers right here in your ears. Now, again, because I live in Minnesota, it's very cold here, so sometimes I struggled with having headphones hang out in my ears, and then my ears would get cold. So this is perfect. And then people don't even know that I'm listening to anything, but I love to be able to listen to stuff when I go on walks, and that is another one of my products. So this is something I should have bought long ago, but I've had glasses since I was in 4th grade, and I do wear them a lot, and I always was losing them. They'd fall out, fall under my bed, or I would just misplace them around the house. So I actually got a couple of these cute little glasses holders on Amazon, and what I love about them is I just check one of the two. I have one in my bathroom and one in my bedroom, and it's always usually in one or the other. Sometimes I take off my glasses when I'm washing my face and just leave them there. Sometimes I put them away before I go to bed. So for me, having a place to store my glasses is really helpful so that I don't misplace them. Because again, ADHD, I lose things a lot. Being able to track them is important. All right, so the final product that I really like, and there's actually 2 of them. I'm not gonna bring them in because they're, again, upstairs and kind of heavy. That is my Instant Pot and my blender. Now, I don't love cooking, and it's taken me quarantine to actually kind of start to learn how to cook, as well as kind of start to enjoy it a little bit. I always struggled with measurements and just remembering things. I also just don't have a lot of patience. I get really bored. So having 2 things that can make food very quickly is really important. So with the Instant Pot, I've learned how to make different things like chicken and pasta, and even I just bought a egg bake sort of silicone thing, so I can actually make different things now. I actually just made pancake bites. They were so good. So having a way to make food very quickly is really important to me as someone who wants to be healthier and eat food that isn't just frozen pizza. So the other one I have is a Ninja blender, which I got for Christmas a couple years ago because I was, wanting to learn how to make smoothies for myself, and I didn't have a blender. So I love my Ninja, but be very careful because I had to get stitches because I accidentally dropped one of the blades on myself. That's a whole nother story for another day. But having a blender allows me to make some really nutritious smoothies and shakes. I always put protein powder in all my smoothies, but I actually got a book from the library that teaches me how to make smoothies because I've always struggled with making my own, and being able to kind of figure out, okay, well, what are some of the ingredients that go in smoothies? How do I buy them ahead of time? How do I do all the things? That's been really important. Now, these are all physical products. I went through all of my products, but the last thing I want to mention is my new favorite software that tracks everything in my life, and that is Notion. I just did a video last week about how I switched over to Notion and why I chose it, so make sure to go check that out. I am going to be doing some more Notion videos soon, but I found that Notion works really well for my ADHD brain. It's very customizable and it's something I really enjoy. So I hope that you guys like that and will check it out as well. So I hope that this was helpful for you with your ADHD. If you want to, make sure to follow me on Instagram as well as on TikTok. I do a lot of videos and content on both of those platforms, and I'm so excited to be more consistent on this YouTube channel. Again, with ADHD, I struggle sometimes with posting and being consistent. So hope that you guys thought this was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you would like any other types of videos, and I'll talk to you soon.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.